So, I, you hear this trash, right? This next door neighbor. They're not next door neighbors. They're just perps, and they've normalized using pedophilia as a tormenting tool, right? They even normalize it so much they could call it, "Oh, we're just being mean," right? It's a way to kind of be condescending when they do the pedophilia type of torture, and it just makes sense because these people are being basically groomed at this point to utilize this pedophilia type of torture and normalize it. But these agencies are filled with pedos, and this is you wonder why there's so much normalizations of these tactics, because this is a tactic they use. I was, they like to have this like dialogues in my brain, right? A lot of those dialogues is them controlling them. I know it's them manipulating those dialogues. They have me have thoughts and try to make me feel guilty for the thoughts they force me to have, basically controlling them and making me have those dialogues. I know it's not me, and matter of fact, I'd stop them before they go somewhere else, right? And it's funny, I was trying to stop something because they were talking about this next door neighbor. As I said, that they do something with my tongue because there's always ways to try to counter reality. As I'm trying to swallow the saliva they forced me to experience. There was this kid, 9 years old, little baby. I showed them in my video. You can see that, right? And I was talking about yesterday. There was this teenager, like late teen, whatever. She's just trying to make herself look appealing, I guess. But yeah, whatever. It was just kind of pathetic. And then they tried to make me think of the little girl, this 9-year-old baby, which you see in my last videos, my few back videos. You can see this little girl, and the way they make me look at this kid is just so disgusting. Like her thighs and everything, it's so disgusting. They can force you to look at kids in these disgusting ways, right? In these sexual ways. Try to create some ways of perceiving them in a sexual way. It's just disgusting. And so I was like, no, I'm glad that I got a picture of that kid, because I'm going to show what you guys are capable of doing. And they were trying to make me have a dialogue and say something, because it feels good or something like that. And I was like, nope. I stopped before they try to say this thing in my mind, right? But I can hear somebody yelling out, feel good, right? It's like, yeah, it's like, and try to say, that's what you wanted to say. It's like, no, that's what you guys wanted to say. I stopped this dialogue from happening because this is the things that you guys wanted me to say, to try to come up with the BS stories. And they're like, no, it's true. And then all along, now they try to make me imagine some disgusting thoughts with this baby. Some nasty sexual thoughts. That's the thing they do. They force you to experience pedophilia thoughts, right? And this disgusting things. And it's nasty. Because not only they were trying to get you to have this dialogue that was going to turn into something more like pedophilia. Because what I was trying to say is like, I want it. I'm glad that I captured that moments of what you guys can do and how you can manipulate people to see children. They try to change into something else, talk about feels good, like whatever. I stopped that, like stop. And you hear this trash try to speak, try to say that out loud as if that's going to make it, as if this is my own dialogues. They're delusional. In my mind, they try to create some battles of nonsensicalness, as always. But this is the trash. And they try to like sound innocent when they talk, because there's probably children really involved in this, right? But these childlike people will think that because they talk like that, our bad, and like these are people in a program that is forcing men and women to think about kids in these pedophile ways. These are the same people in a program that torture children and torture them till they die. These are the same people in the program that have done horrible things to women and children all around the world. And so they try to find ways to kind of calm it down, right? Because it's obvious that these people are so terrible to children and women. But it doesn't take much. These kids, this childlike sounding people, will be doing this to children and women. And try to pretend that they're doing it. Oh no, you guys are nasty, low life. For all the women and children you guys have tortured and tormented in these ways, you guys are low lives and bottom feeders. And no wonder why there's so many pedophiles in these agencies.